Hello to the gamers again. This will be the last one of this weekly. And I know you're like, yay, we're cheering. We're all cheering for this. Yeah, but hopefully there'll be a video tomorrow. Because your tomorrow is like 11 days from now for me or something like that. I'm not saying that makes me like advanced. It's just simply how the passage of time works. I don't know what it's going to be like back then. Friendly feed, friendly mouse, combi and reaction. You know, why am I even making like a 1980s REM reference in the modern era? Nobody in the modern era knows, at least not people watching on Twitch. They don't know anything about 1980s REM. NL, that's not true. Murmur is one of the great college rock albums of all time. Hey, listen. I know it. You know it. Pitchfork Media knows it. Mew probably knows it, but the people these days, they don't want to hear about Radio Free Europe anymore. All they want to hear is about Carly Rae Jepsen and their Doja Cats and whatever. I'm deliberately making myself out of touch. I know it's Carly Rae Jepsen. She's from Vancouver. We're best friends. She freaking hate me. How about garlic press? We haven't lost a round yet, which is kind of surprising because the teams have not been good so far, but we got a ways to go before we're feeling good. This squad should blow us out. Then again, we do have a 1-1 dog backing us up. No, we don't, because we spent the trumpets. Not that the trumpets were better spent that way, but it does hurt a little bit. I gotta feel like the Kiwi's not the way here. We're kind of like... I mean, it's not what you want to hear if you placed a big bet on me. But we're essentially playing for round 5 right now. We're probably going to lose this one. It's one of the worst teams I think I've ever run. But we haven't lost enough to really find ourselves in loser's bracket, which is, in a way, like almost worse, because we're guaranteed to lose this one. Holy cow. No, we're guaranteed to win this one, basically just due to that meat purchase. That's crazy. Now we need levels. You're honestly just not good. You're really good, and I know we're skipping out on the chance for a level here, but the Cassowary getting a level 2 is a surefire path to relevance, which is why we're giving it a chance here. Really wanted to see like a pill or something, but it's not gonna. We've stabilized slightly, but we're going for head empty strawberry build essentially. As you already knew this was coming, but. I just want to warn you, we're very far away from making it work right now. It was miraculous to not lose the last one, because we were probably going to lose this one, which we did. But at least we're on 3 life instead of 2. You guys are essentially useless to me, as are you probably. But we can at least take a Gariel and then just have them run a foam sword. And then, like, sell you and basically just run another blobfish out here. Oh, but then we don't have a strawberry friend. Next round. Take a chance on me. If you change your squad, make sure you got a strawberry. Otherwise, you're gonna take a chance on me. We're living. We're living. Holy cow, our team must be garbage, because the teams we're going up against, no disrespect, are truly horrible. This is the way. Obviously important. Rip you. Why does it make like the Metallica gunshot from 1? Okay, that's highly unfortunate. As you can see, not thrilled with the presence of our strawberries so far. It is an ideal shop if I hadn't sold the strawberry earlier, though. You gotta acknowledge that much. Oh, your garlic. You can't take garlic. Only I can take garlic. Strawberries, please. Or pills. I mean, you'd take any port in a storm here. Strawberries, please. Thank you so much. I guess you're gonna take this. That's an interesting idea, isn't it? Like, you could take it, but then we would need another friend to have it. You're getting a much nicer buff right now. Yeah, go for it. And maybe we'll take you. Yeah, we'll... Definitely will take you. I'm not gonna, like, make light of your intelligence, okay? We screwed up pretty bad and it slowed down our pace like crazy. We're blessed that there's still a little bit of hope on this run. And part of that hope, well, it's now gone, but part of that hope was dictated by the fact that we did so badly we got matched up against garbage teams. And now I think we're probably in a position where we could scale faster than the average team we're going up against, but we might have given up too much with that mistake that we made earlier. We can go Gariel. You could take a foam sword. You could take a Puma, so you get another chance out of that foam sword. Niala can kind of go crazy. I mean, we're just freezing stuff because we're desperate. A Shubil giving a, like, 1-2 buff to a Gariel is probably not where you want to be in the end game, but maybe Copium voice. Maybe it's not the end game yet. I'm going to go ahead and say this is the end game. That was just don't invest in a cassowary and then sell your strawberry, friend. If I can say, like, literally just one thing. This is the worst shop I've ever seen in my life. But secondarily, sorry, I got a little heated there for a second. Secondarily, this is the danger of not having a good path early. And I blame myself. Uncertain fries. Me when you get one onion ring in your french fries at Burger King. What is this, a Harvey's? Anyway. Oh! When you get like a fluid strawberry build early. I mean, this is just idiotic, but let's give it a chance. Then you're like, okay, I'm on a strawberry build. When you get 5 different animals and you're feeding them apples and stuff like that, you're getting all twisted up. Like, you start off on the wrong foot, and if you start off your journey around the world on the wrong foot, you might end up traveling through some places that you don't want to go to. You don't want to walk across the whole Atlantic Ocean. My advice, take an airplane. And take a chance on me. If you do. This is now a strawberry team. Now we're talking. There's some talking and there's some cooking going on here. What is the frog gonna do? The frog's entire life right now, and it doesn't look like it's gonna work out on this one. Hi, Tomo. Hi, buddy. The frog's entire life right now is just to be a stat receiver. God, I wish that were me. All he has to do, 2 trumpets, summon a 2-1 gives you 1 trumpet. I'm going. It's a heavy price to pay here, but, well, you know what? There you go. That's all he has to do. His only role in this life is to receive stats. And I wish that all of us could experience what a leisurely life that would be. But for now, the frog, it's a right place, right time situation, you know. It can't be all of us. It can only be him right now. Anytime you run into an elephant early, you should just accept that you lose this round, but in the future, they'll lose to someone else because they're running that elephant. I hope. Copium a little, but I'd say salad me and don't hit the dove. I appreciate that. I will... You give 2-1-2, so you probably give 4-2 on the level. You know what? Give me a salad then instead. You didn't hit the dove, and for that, I'm grateful. You don't even swap stats, which is wonderful. We'll pill the dove. We'll level up hummingbird. Unless, if we crush this round, we might say we can wait on a hummingbird level, but that hasn't been my experience so far. Never mind, we crushed it. Yes, okay. It's looking a little scary. This could give us 1 extra turn of a tier 4. You know what? No, I'm waiting a turn. We could always run 3 of the lads. I'm happy with your strawberries. Don't succumb to the garlic. And I would rather combine and then drop you. and we're probably not going to worry about this. So I think the dove falls off pretty quick. I'm feeling okay. Great? No. But we tried to go for strawberry head empty, and I think this is a great opportunity for us to continue that legacy, but hopefully not making mistakes this time. We want to see pelicans, and we want to see shoe bills. That's a very nice get. Now do me a favor, take some support here. I don't really care if anybody gets sniped. I would sell you for a good unit, but that's about it. That's not good enough, obviously. It's pretty good, though. Pelicans? Oh! I would definitely spit out a hummingbird to get a pelican, and I would ideally pill a dove, but if I gotta just dump a dove to get something a little bit better going on, I would. Now, they're gunning for like a later chameleon build. See, I'm not washed. I looked washed. I don't know why. The chameleon should not be at the back to begin. If you put that chameleon a little further up, you actually might have taken me. Or at least gotten a draw, but... I'm going to say that, and I'm going to say we fish for a pill. Not chameleon pilled on this one. No. Okay, a pill. You're at 2 cost 1, 2. At this stage of the game, we'd probably say like chocolate, and even rolling might be more valuable for the potential benefit that we could get from a matching unit. Vakita is like, I don't know if anybody else is in the same boat, but I always feel like it's a scary unit because you don't know where you stand. Like right there, I was like, we're doing pretty good. But then, it didn't fall apart. Levi! Hello, Levi. Newman. Now, we should also be looking for more strawberries, probably. At some point, of course, we're going to want to see a Velociraptor. This could give us a Velociraptor next round. Let's just fish for strawberries for 2 rolls. No such luck. Pop it down. On an absolute level, we're getting a fairly high amount of stats per turn. They're not going to units that we would consider to be with value. And as you can see, we're starting to fade a little bit in the power curve, but sure, give me my level. Not the units we want to see. Give me my level. Also not the units we want to see, but to get like a strawberry on you would help out. Plus, you're a decent equipment breaker. At some point, we're going to want like a Velociraptor. I think we've lost, or losing is not even the right term. I think we have not won enough early to have like a credible case for taking this one to the basket, you know? We are on 6, but I think we would need our shoe bill to pop off a little bit faster. But the shoe bill, honestly, the shoe bill's kind of gone, man. Unless you're saying maybe the... Well, okay, dump the octopus. This is actually a pretty good shop now that I look at it. You take the Velociraptor, you give the Velociraptor a strawberry. You probably, in my personal opinion, fish for the shoe bill level. Velociraptor, in hindsight, would have been better. But if you didn't use the chocolate, people would be on you for halving the expected value of a roll by keeping like half of your food shop frozen. I have some trauma associated with this. It's just a better version of our team. I respect it and I expect it. No disrespect intended. You are going to... 2 coconut armor is better than a shoe bill right now. Okay. We could have fed the shoe bill, bought the frog, gotten the Velociraptor, and then... Yeah, okay, but whatever. The important thing for right now is we got 2 big coconut armors coming out. Never move the frog out of position 1, because then he'll start swapping stats, and I'm not qualified to deal with that, okay? Now again, we got a Vakita team, which is not my area of expertise, except we win these. It takes us to 7, and my confidence is a little renewed. Come on, shoe bill. Shoe bill. Really big shoe bill. Shoe bill? Chocolate, that's a shoe bill. In my house, that's a shoe bill. And I would probably just throw a strawberry on the Pelican. Because throwing a strawberry on the Pelican gets you an extra buff per turn, even if it's relatively minor. Although the opportunity cost is it could take away a coconut armor from a much more valuable unit. That's very true. What's going on here? What's going on? You're going to have a 30-30 dog. The math is mathing. That takes us... Maybe we don't put a strawberry on you, because you getting a coconut armor would be devastating. Maybe we accept where you are. Now, has the stilt ever gotten a 10-piece? Not as a level 3. Again, I'm not saying, like, this run is so automatic we should start badge hunting. I'm merely saying very little else that we can do can have an enormous impact on our success. With 2 potential wins remaining and 2 lives remaining, like, you know, you can only do so much. You didn't shoot my toad. And you didn't even break my coconut armor. That's merciful. Okay, come on, get the stilt up here, man. This may never happen again. Even if we don't get it, we may never get a chance again. Take a chance on me. Come on, come on. Of course, I would never root to lose this one. Have we ever won with a level 3 Pelican? Of course we have. I'm playing for 10, okay? This is my Super Bowl. I'm not playing just to get the... I'm not playing cocky ball, okay? I'm not trying to stall and take a guaranteed loss so we can buff this dude later. I'm trying to be a little smarter than that. They're doing what? Hang on, what's going on? They're gonna have a 50-50 dog at some point. That was like a really nice amount of attack to give to all of your units. You shot me. I'm just being real with you. I'm not qualified, essentially, to know what happened that time. You're just smarter than me, so take your win. Come on, let me level my stilt, brother. Let me level my stilt. They're not going to let me level my stilt, okay? Unless we draw. I'm still gunning for it just because, like, you might as well, I guess. But if we're being honest, this run at this point is essentially in God's hands. And so, it goes. They're definitely going to summon a 50-50 dog, and then that one dude is going to have a trillion coconuts, which is going to be extremely upsetting for me. Oh my god. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, we lose to the 1-up, don't we? Oh my god. I had so many opportunities to buy a 1-up too, but I just said, no, I don't expect that to make the difference. Oh, it's a brutal weekly this week, but it's a fun weekly this week. There's no doubt about that. Right here, the most valuable is that, but I'm not thrilled with the team, but I'm okay. Call me a flabbergasted sibling. I'm not making a joke about it. You make a joke about it. I'm not making a joke about it. And this is where you draw. Well, if you'd had him in a different order, you could have gotten a win there. Yeah. If I had a time machine to know what kind of enemy squad I was going up against, I wouldn't use it to play Super Auto Pets. I would go back in time. I would purchase Monster Energy Drink stock as soon as possible, and you would never see me again. Or you would see so much of me that you would become sick of me, and the most annoying person you knew would become obsessed with me. So let's just be thankful that it didn't go down like that, that I'm not in possession of time travel technology. Instead, I'm here playing Super Auto Pets for you. Sell me? Buy me. Probably sell me. Sell me, run me. I would say combine me, and honestly, even though it didn't get us there last time, I don't think it's its fault. I think the stilt, at the time that we purchased it, was a relatively cost-effective unit that then simply got stuck on our squad as a result of the fact that it got an early strawberry, which meant we couldn't afford to get rid of it. And that's okay. I'll take my draw. I'm not disappointed with that. We're pretty much trending towards a head empty strawberry build again. Give me tennis ball. Double stork is like, it's tempting enough. And then, thank you so much. Worst case scenario, We're getting 1 level next turn, which could spit out a pelican, and then then we know at least where we're going for the rest of the run. Doesn't mean we're gonna win, but it's nice to know where you're going sometimes. Holy cow, that's a big unit right there. You got me good, Zenovi. Cassowary's also a good pickup. Slightly late, but a good pickup. Okay. You're gone. Cassowary's on the squad. You're gone. Blobfish is on the squad. The blobfish gets pilled in front of the cassowary. Now, squad-based position. I think everything's pretty much right. Maybe because you're going to be a 5-7, and you're going to be a 3-6. Okay, yeah. Early leveled cassowary goes crazy, or maybe you could foster a blobfish until a scalar comes out and get your scalar going a little faster. Of course, you run the risk of, like, you know, what happens if a scalar doesn't show up? Well, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Or alternatively, I guess in this situation, if ifs and buts weren't candies and nuts, none of us would have a Merry Christmas. Credit where credit's due. You got me good on that one. Or get a shoe bill faster by doing this. I mean, we're fishing a little bit. Going on a little fishing expedition, but I don't mind it. I'm still a foam sword lad. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like the squad is not that bad. I only froze it to see if we'd get a pill. Our stats are not that good, but I can't control, you know, when we get scalars. I can only do what I can do, you know? When did people get so good at this weekly? It was paradise for a while, even earlier today. People are cooking now. Honestly, like cassowary, I just want to say, like, you had your chance. You had a lot of opportunities. And then gecko, you had your chance, honestly. Now we're going chameleon, the superior lizard. Cassowary, too late. You can be mad if you want, it was too late. You did what you could. I understand that. You're like, oh, you could have peeled the blobfish in front of me. You could have gotten the match in the shop, okay? You had an ample amount of time. This ain't a Drew Barrymore never been kissed type situation, okay? You got to put in some legwork. Huge. Now, again, we're going strawberry build, which you already know what the problem is here. The problem is that we didn't win enough early, which means even in, like, the best case scenario, our odds of getting to 10 are somewhat low. Or maybe it's not a strawberry build. Maybe it's a strawberry scalar that pivots to a toy build. Because we got a chameleon and a half-decent toy rock in here. Is there something to be said about this? I mean, we definitely win this one just on the mathematicals. That's what it's like to be in loser's bracket, and I appreciate it because I'm one of you. It's real hard to not, like, sell shoe bill right now. It wasn't how I saw my life going down. I was really hoping for another strawberry, just for the record. But when in Rome, 12-14 unit is probably not going to do it for us. But we're hoping to get more chocolate, get some levels, get some strawberries. You know, like there's a recourse here for us to have a pretty good chance. We're gonna lose this one, and it's gonna sting for a while. Just, you're supposed to lose the elephant at the back on, like, turn 5, maybe. You're not supposed to lose the elephant at the back on turn 10. That one stings. No. Stop giving me mods. Of all the animals, man. Of all the animals you could be giving me access to, you're giving me mods? Isley? And we don't even have a toy. We got a chameleon. Oh my god, we're gonna get stuck on 3 wins. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. Not 3 wins. I'm begging you. A skunk is, like, so devastated. It's over, man! Okay. I can run one more back insanely fast. I mean, that was just devastating. We did... the calculus is even worse. The calculus is even worse. Because we did get, like, one of the best shops of all time, but it was too late. Maybe be like a huge noob. Maybe they'll take it easy on me. Like, that double shoe bill shop was incredible. It was just like I'd lost, like, way too much in advance. Okay, but look at this. Can I tell you something? We got an early game setup with a lot of momentum. This is crazy. Because, like, already, we got 4 2-1s. We got 1 3-2, but we got 4 2-1s, more or less. And we're going to spit out a 4-4 dog at the end. And a 4-4 dog at the end is, like, enough to very, very narrowly give us the win. But it's a big deal, is what I'm trying to say. But we can't afford to keep them like this forever. You gotta stack them. I think it's... Dude, I get it. A little bit of an over-reliance on the cassowary, but it's like this is so early. And I actually think we double stack, even though we lose some trumpets in the process, and then go lemur garlic press, because the strawberry's only here to buff the cassowary. Which is almost as good, by the way, as like a pelican buff. So, like, to get that pelican buff this early seems kind of cracked. This seems like the perfect archetype for a strawberry run to send off this weekly. Early game momentum that goes insane. Why don't you take some of that too? And then just, like, get the scalers. I mean, I get that that's a little forehead, but get the scalers at the earliest opportunity. Anyone else hear my wife singing soccer songs upstairs? What's going on? I don't have time to type what's going on because I'm hard pressed for time on. But I couldn't go out on the last run that we had. I mean, you saw it. Take me to level 3. These are not scalers. It's not to say they're bad units. I mean, to be honest with you, the antelope probably goes kind of crazy here. Forget about the moth. Take some stats. Sure. While we're here. Okay, sure. Garlic would still go crazy. I'd still love to see garlic on the groundhog. A 9/10 that summons a 3/3 or contributes 3/3 to our eventual dog fund is like, is really good. Now, so is their level 1 stork. But still, I think we cooked them. I think we drew them. I think we lost! I didn't expect it to spit out a 5-2. I thought it would spit out like a 2-1. Rude. Okay, give me some garlic. Oh, that's huge. And you are a good unit. So is chili pepper, though. You know what? For the amount that we're winning early, you can afford to think about winning now instead of winning late. And I think that the chili pepper is like a huge win now item. I mean, this puts into perspective how good the last squad was that we went up against. Like, I was going to say we trounced them. We didn't really trounce them. I don't know the medical definition of a trouncing, but we did a good job. I would say it's still worth a strawberry for me here. Give me a chili pepper on a large lad. If I had to salad, I would salad. Too late for that now. Honestly, it might strike you as crazy. Give me double garlic. Run your 2 best units at the front. Tar one behind that. And then give me a Mosasaurus. I think if we slot this Mosasaurus down, sell the tar, slot the Mosasaurus down between the cassowary and the... I was going to call him a Goku. Between the cassowary and the groundhog, I think we've got a seriously good degree of cook going on. It's a really strong squad, too. And yet... Oh! Yeah, I'm dumping you. I know you're going to get the garlic here, which kind of sucks, but actually we could put you like that. we're sticking with you, so we might as well give you some stats, because the cassowary is a self-scaler. He's a real self-starter that's got middle management written all over him. We're going to get a nice Mosasaurus buff here. No thanks. 6-6. 6-6, 6 out of 10. 6-6 with rice. 7 out of 10. I'm seeing, it's like a rogues gallery of people that have ruined my weekly for me, and I'm taking revenge. Pretty much entirely due to our shops having been really good for us, but I know you're a scaler. At this point, we don't want you. We want a shoe bill. Although, well, it would only buff you. You know what? In that case, do it. I talked myself into that so fast. I also feel like Niala just goes crazy. It's not the unit that I really want to run the most, especially, well, you know, well, I gotta think about it. Niala is a 3/4 that contributes 8 trumpets. We're not, I mean, that's really going to lead to us spitting out like a 10-10 dog or something like that, but it's so easy to get Niala to be better. A single trumpet helps out a great deal. You're going to get some coconut armor. Luckily for me, that unit was horrible anyway. That's just the luck of the draw. Like a 1-up goes crazy, a tiger goes crazy. 2 of these guys is going to be helpful. Honestly, you're going to scale a little slower. I would rather have you get closer to the level. So same with the Niala. It'd be nice to get the Niala up there, don't get me wrong, but... Now, this is a decent-looking squad for turn 10. Now, some of the goofy squads are going to probably make me look like a fool, like this huge dodo, for example. That's going to just be incredible, but... That's just an amazing-looking squad. They got everything, man. Roll me. Take me. Break me. It's tempting. It's tempting. I've never really tried to run you, which is what's so tempting about it. And you know what? If I put a strawberry on you, you could start to pop. Obviously, like a mongoose, which I've been calling a meerkat forever, could do some stuff. I mean, it could literally give you a coconut, which is way better than you getting one. We've basically never even run it, though. So I'm just going to say, like, let's just do it just to do it, you know? And avoid getting sniped, please. Let's just do it to... And maybe this is going to minimize our chances of getting to 10, but let's do it to at least give it a chance. Because we've never given it its due day on the catwalk. We've never given it a fair shake. We've never even given it, like, an unfair shake. Now, it's probably not going to get to level 3, even if we do get to 10 wins, but here I stand, doing everything I can, holding on to what I have, and, of course, above all else, pretending I'm a Superman. I sold the Niala. I was just about to give him a 1-up. It's tragic. I think we're in danger of the squad falling off, so winning here would feel very nice. I said winning here would feel very nice. I didn't have any trumpets. You gotta spend 4 trumpets? Well, you gotta go then. I've made a grievous error. I don't have 4 trumpets for you. Goodbye. I've made a huge mistake. Don't do me like that, brother. Don't do me like that. We can go back to the Niala. We can still make this happen. We can still make this happen. We got 2 lives. This doesn't look that bad. There was no 1-up on it. We got to it before the 1-up got to... We win these! That's how you send out a good weekly. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Badge unlocked. And I'll see you next time. See ya!